Now that you've started working with your groups, let's talk a bit about how to be a good partner and how to work well in groups. First of all, you have to have good communication, and so if you have an issue like, for instance, your partner took the term off, then I can't help you here, but hopefully we'll have helped you in other ways already. In other cases, the key to working well for a group is good communication. So don't be that partner who ghosts your group members. Let's try to figure out how to have good working relationships with your groups, and in particular what is going on when you have conflicts. And often conflicts are caused by violations of expectations. So you might have different ideas about how much you are willing to work on the project. If one partner says, I want to work 50 hours a week on the project, obviously that's not reasonable, and you need to figure out what is a compromised number of hours that you can work on the project per week. Probably 3 hours is actually the right number. Try to have non-judgmental discussions as well. And so for that, try to have statements that are not like, that are not you statements. Try to make statements that are like, I feel nervous because the deadline is coming right up and we don't have anything yet for the project, as opposed to saying, you dumbass, you haven't done anything on the project for the last 3 weeks and now the deadline is coming. Let's talk about other tactics that you can use to work well with your partner. And so I'm going to talk a bit about active listening. And so in particular, when you're talking to someone, often we go and try to think, well, what's the thing we can say in response to what they're saying? And that's not the best thing for going forward. Try to instead actively listen to them. And so what that means is when they say something, really consider what they're saying and repeat it back to them so that you are definitely on the same page. So you can say, I hear that you are saying that I think that we should work on the project for 50 hours a week. Let's talk about that. So once you figure out what the issue is, then you try to reach a compromise, and you should be willing to recognize that maybe you are not the one that is right. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I can't tell you from here. But try to be open to what your partner or partners are saying, and figure out what the best way is to proceed from there. It can be useful, although not a first resort, to get an outside opinion again about what's going on in your group. Ideally, one that is not, your best friend, and someone that is more impartial can be help as well. All right, so that's what I have to say about working well in groups. I hope it helps you as you proceed with your projects. Good luck.